Palm tree. This is an indoor palm. I mean, you can put it outside, I guess, in the summertime, but it's an indoor palm, and our price is crazy, $42.95. When you order, this is what you're gonna receive. This palm tree right here, this is not, it's not gonna be like a plant, a little thing. You're gonna get a full size, about a 4-foot palm tree in the mail. It'll come in a tall box. It'll all be tied up. Get it out, go get yourself a beautiful, gorgeous decorative pot and put it in. The palm behind it is 2 years old, so this thing is gonna double in size in the second year. You can trim it. The fronds are very easy to trim, so you can control it when it's an indoor plant, but there is something, Rochelle, about a palm tree that just makes you feel so, I think the word is tranquil and relaxed, right?
Absolutely, absolutely. For years, I worked in for a company where we designed indoor planting displays for office buildings, and this was one of the prize plants that we always put in our collections. And the reason was twofold. One, because it fills a lot of space. You know, when we talk about indoor plants, you know, a lot of them are small, and we kind of want that big impact, especially if we have a high ceiling or something like that. And so we want a plant like this to kind of be a backdrop for all of those other plants. Designing your indoor garden display is just kind of very similar to your exterior one. You need a backdrop. So this palm is one of those things. It just has that nice open habit, these big, beautiful, you know, sprays of leaves. And guys, I'm 5'10", and I've got this on just a, you know, a stool here, not a big one. And this is up over my head. I mean, this is a big thing. This is, you know, much like our hibiscus trees and our gardenia trees that comes in the same big old box. You pull it out. I mean, it is a big moment where this big plant sort of unfurls in your front, you know, foyer as you're unpacking the box. And you get this gorgeous, beautiful palm, which, you know, oh, and I have to say the other thing, I have my daughter and her boyfriend, they're both going off to college, and the both of them, they saw it when I was unpacking, they were like, oh, can we take that to our dorms?
Yeah.
They just loved it. It was, you know,
I know.
I was like, maybe, yeah, and the thing is, it would be fine there, because these don't need high light. They're perfectly happy in sort of that medium indoor light.
Yeah.
If you put it outside, I plan to put mine outside for the summer. I love to pack my patio with all my tropical indoor plants and give them what I call their summer vacation. But this is gonna, you know, be very happy outdoors for the summer, but it is a tropical that loves to be a house plant. It is a house plant for, you know, the vast majority of the country. I think down in Florida, you could leave it outside all winter.
Sure.
But for most of us, it's a house plant. This is something you bring indoors. It's perfectly happy. It doesn't need, you know, sometimes when we bring in tropical plants, they really need more sun than maybe some people might have inside their house. This is not one of those. This is going to be perfectly happy with that indirect light that you get in most rooms of your house. And it's just going to sit and be this beautiful, this huge plant.
Yeah.
When you upsize it, by the way, we've talked about this so many times, upsize the pot. That will help your plant to grow bigger. I would definitely, this comes in a big old pot as it is, but definitely put it in, you know, maybe a 12 or 16-inch pot. It'll get that much bigger, that much taller.
Yeah, and so easy to maintain, right? Because you can cut back the fronds if you want, just like you would on an outdoor tree. You can keep it in a smaller container if you don't want it to get really, really, really big. But it has very dense foliage, and there's a lot of surface area on the leaves. I always love that because, you know, plants create oxygen. So if you're having it as an indoor plant, it's really good for your indoor environment as well, because they gobble up the bad stuff and they give off good stuff. This plant here is probably year 2, so you see how big they will get. You could always top it off if you want to make it a little bit smaller. But as far as design, I mean, a palm inside your house is gorgeous, right? It's a great backdrop for your furniture or anything else you have in there. It looks great, you know, if you put it on a, you know, in a corner, if you've got a big hardwood floor and you want to just add some greenery. If very little maintenance, it doesn't give off, you know, there's no dying flowers or anything you have to clean up. It's a very easy plant to manage. And look at how pretty it is there. If you have a solarium outside, very similar to, with as far as its requirements. Like I have a ponytail palm, which is a little palm. And it's the same thing. I just keep it, you know, it's up against the window. It gets some sun. It's thriving in my house with very little sun. So you're not going to hurt it. No maintenance. And they really are a pretty plant as far as a design element in your home. $42.95. It is on sale from $49.95. It is free shipping and handling. Let me tell you, shipping this is not free. We pay for that, or our companies pay for that, so you can get it home for free. You'd have to drive this thing. If you imagine trying to pick up this tree at a store and trying to get it in your car. You're gonna get this delivered to your front door. You open it up, put it in a better pot, give it some water, and then just put it in a corner or a place that you love, and I'm telling you, you will adore this plant. Easy to maintain, 766-511 is the item number if you want to get it. Looks really good in a really pretty pot, too, so go pick yourself out a really nice pot. We've got some online here at HSN, so you can grab them whatever you want. All right. Rochelle, are you ready for my pick of the hour outside of our today's special? I know all our